Hello everybody, it's Pigsy People here again. Yes, we're doing what ifs again. Mostly because I just had the idea that I didn't really like the ending of What If Yamcha trained more, so I want to rewrite it, so we're doing a remake of it. Remaster, basically. So, we continue where we left off with Yamcha, after I don't know how many months I've been away from the series. Um, Yamcha has just calmed down Broly, it being difficult, but he did it. But, I guess that's really it for him right now. Of course, since Yamcha never forgets to train, he goes and trains with, I guess, the buddy Krillin. And I guess Tien. They met up for a bit and they wanted to train together. That is until, oh yeah. That is until Goku and Vegeta show up to planet Earth to warn about Moro. And then Yamcha is confused why they didn't warn him about Moro, because he's one of the strongest people in their room right now. They say that Beerus immediately called them, and since you were on uh, a meetup with Tien Krillin, he didn't really want to call you. So Yamcha accepts this fact, and Goku decides to rally up the troops, of course, the Z team. Vegeta goes off to Yardrat, and then Yamcha asks if he could go, and then Vegeta just scoffs and says fine. Because it wouldn't be too bad if there was two Yardrat students. Because Goku didn't learn all the Yardrat techniques. Some of the techniques. So they go to Yardrat together, and they both train under the Yardrats. And let's just say everything that happens in the original timeline happens, except Yamcha's fight. Let's replace that with Gotenks, I guess. Don't know. Just thought of replacing him for a sec. But damn, I got a cough. But basically, the Goku fight up until Vegeta comes back, which this time it's Vegeta and Yamcha. And while the fight is happening, Yamcha realizes that Vegeta's training isn't working on Moro. So he realizes he has to go do something. So he decides to ask Bulma to call Whis, and Whis shows up. Then Yamcha asks if he could go to his planet. Yamcha could, yeah. He asked if he could go to their planet, and then Yamcha, Whis being okay with that, brings him to the Earth. And then Yamcha asks if he can use the holic buffer, basically the hol, holic buffer. I can't say it correctly. Holic, the time chamber. I don't know why I can say it correctly. Holic ball. Can't say it. I'm an idiot. Hyperbolic time chamber. There we go. Hyperbolic time chamber. Basically, knocking on Whis' thing, asking him if he could train with Beerus for a long period of time. So then Whis decides, fine. So he grabs Beerus and Yamcha. Beerus is awake, by the way. Yamcha. Okay. Anyways, Yamcha and Beerus train, and outside of the timeline, Goku's fighting Moro, who just unlocked UI from Goku. And while they're fighting, Goku, in this timeline, let's say, is losing because, let's say he had less training from Whis. Because they're really just focusing on Yamcha, because Yamcha is a big deal right now. Because they've given up on Goku and Vegeta becoming gods of destruction, so they just decided to just focus on Yamcha. So that's why Goku's losing right now. And eventually, Goku actually loses. Oh yeah, the thing where Goku got his things got penetrated, that was after that. This is after that. Then after Goku gets kicked to the ground, gets kicked out of UI. Yeah, even the no Susanoo thing that uh, Goku was using, yeah, it didn't even work on Moro because it was just weaker than in this timeline. And now to have something crazy happen. Then we see Yamcha appear in a God of Destruction robe. And then they wonder how he got here so quickly. That is until they see Whis behind them. That's kind of cool, honestly. Bro hit him with a dramatic finish. Anyways. Then Whis explains what happened. In the time chamber thing, they trained for almost 10 years. He slowed down time so much in his ball that it kind of broke it slightly. Like, he even shows that it kind of cracked. Then after it cracked, they popped out. With Beerus being out of his God of Destruction robes and being severely old. And then he turns to dust and envelops Yamcha, who's in his who is in Beerus' God of Destruction clothes. And then the God of Destruction, then he powers up. Then this powers up Yamcha into a Super Saiyan. But somehow the Super Saiyan feels different. It feels strange. Yeah, no, he's not a Super Saiyan if you're wondering. He just looks like one. His hair spikes out, but he isn't like in a Super Saiyan state. Plus his hair is red. Who am I kidding? He's in a God of Destruction. He's in God of Destruction mode. Okay, scrap all advantages. He just turns Ultra Ego. And his hair is spiked up, too. And his tail gets as long as Beerus's. And he starts changing. And then he turns into his Ultra Ego Beast state, where he's in in his wolf form, but in Ultra Ego as well. Actually, God of Destruction mode. Like he has the tattoos that Topo had. So then go then after then afterwards we cut back to Yamcha who just speed blitz Moro, puts his hand on Moro's face and Hakkai's him. Yamcha says Hakkai and then obliterates Moro. Then Yamcha turns and says he will be seeing them. Especially both Yamcha, Vegeta, and Goku. Then Whis teleports next to the new God of Destruction, Yamcha. Then they leave to Planet Yamcha. And now Yamcha's the God of Destruction. Hype. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave things for the series. I did a remake, and I'll see which one does better. This one or the other one. I like this one more than the other one. Because why would the Grand Priest just decide, how would I just pull up on this random mortal in this random universe and give him the power to destroy Moro and then disintegrate? Because of how strong he is. I think this one does better where he turns into the God of Destruction. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all later. Like, I'm gonna post a video right after this, so see you soon.